Alrighty, first of all, what you saw was, you see where that vehicle is turning down Lerner? The vehicle that I'm inside of, which was the entity that is driving me on Lerner, coming from the DMV, you saw as I'm walking out, and the Fontana police are intentionally present, engaging in what is communicating a threat. They know exactly what I published on the internet about their demon-possessed colleague, representing what all of them are engaged in. First of all, federal stalking, and that's why I'm able to reference other documentation of the entity keeping the fake sun all around that intersection, which is what I published today. That demon-possessed police officer is crossing path under what is the light source that's over the Fontana Lewis Library. And so first of all, you're paying attention to what I pointed out. This is directed light, and this is the fake sun that's over this same venue. You're talking about what is 10:05 in the morning. It's 3:04 in the afternoon. And what I showed you on video moments ago, while I'm in the car, the entity kept the fake sun over me in that car the entire time, engaging in what is molestation of my person. And these are the this is an entity that is referencing me, addressing me and coming and doing me favors as though they are helping me out, and I'm subject to the pattern of conduct. And this is San Bernardino County. All right, this is not in any way anything less than that criminal conduct, and it is concerted while the Fontana police cross path, and I'm here, and I'm being picked up by the entity that is present. This is San Bernardino County, who I am not a client of San Bernardino County, but I do have what is resources where they've done like what they did today after Omnitrans has stolen my property, which is the exact same entity, all right, stealing my property, and then helping me, and I put that in air quotes, helping me while you're still monitoring me. And that's why the fake sun remains over that vehicle. As you see, it's on Lerner, and it's directly over me through the back windshield while the vehicle is in motion, following from DMV and Fontana back to the Fontana Lewis Library. In addition to that, demons such as 7KVT758, who was monitoring, you hear the door closing, directed light is moving here, and they're touching. That's what's going on in the back of that vehicle that I'm in. I'm being molested with what is directed light. The fake sun's remaining over the vehicle. At no point of the day is the actual sun ever going to be present. This is where I'm at 10:05 in the morning. This is the fake sun that's remaining here in the same position as I'm walking into the entrance. I showed you this where the United States Postal Service is here. All right, that's before 10 o'clock in the morning. This is the fake sun, and this is terrorism that I'm subject to while I'm dealing with those who are engaging in monitoring with Fontana Police Department, with the people of the state. All right, and doing so at the state facilitating venue of the Fontana DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, at the state facilitating venue. And it is currently, by the way, 3:06 p.m. The entity keeping its fake sun over me while I'm documenting on another day, coming from a different route, by the way. For example, as I remain in Ontario, this is everything that you're remembering while the entity is engaging in what is stalking with a light source and engaging in what is that impermissible threat while monitoring documentation. That's what that state actor, the Fontana Police Department, is doing by being here. 8FWG044 is a demon, the same. Directed light appearing while they are driving on the ground. The same demonic activity you're seeing on the buildings such as Casa Barreto, inside of this Fontana Lewis Library, where they're sparking, flashing light, just like you see outside. As I've documented, this is the pattern of conduct where I'm subject to that ongoing P.O.C. And that's exactly what was underway at the Department of Motor Vehicles. State surveillance is underway. You're talking about what is all manner of that ongoing comprehensive system, and engaging in what is affecting every aspect of your life, including theft of your personal property. All right, and that's oppression by an entity engaged in federal stalking. This is a demon, 8JKY447, and that's crossing path, and directed light is moving across that brick wall. That's witnessing the demonic. All right, and that is what the Fontana Police Department are here engaging in, communicating a threat to my face while I'm documenting on podcast. That's federal prison. All right, and they're demonstrating what is hostility because they're looking at the evidence that I continue to publish, and this is exactly why the people of the state and that entity that acts directly through demons such as the Fontana Police, who are group stalking over there while I'm being molested. That's a psychopath that's also monitoring while my panties are down, knows exactly what I'm pointing on and everything that I'm saying. And you also know that because a fake sun remains over the Fontana Lewis Library. That's what that police officer was engaging in as I showed you, and walking out, and the fake sun is over the edge of the building. You see where it is right now, and then following, remaining over my head as I go to the edge of the building. And then the entity's fake sun is over the Sierra Avenue aspect, which I've shown you at 9:48 in the morning. There is no time of year ever where this would actually be the sun. This is speaking to what is an impermissible threat, and that's what the Fontana Police Department are engaging in. Now crossing path up close. This is surveillance. This is P.O.C. and they're demons. License 1596985. They come across path in person while they're engaged in surveillance over there. They know exactly what I'm pointing out. 61226S1. This is P.O.C. Alrighty, and that is, again, 3:08 p.m. This is the same position where they're at, where the fake sun is over at 10 o'clock in the morning. That is witnessing the demon possession of the Fontana Police Department. They are acting directly and they're monitoring. And while they were remaining right over there while ongoing molestation, all they do is come over here and cross path as though it's some suggestion that you're doing anything other than stalking in the path. And they're demons doing that. That's the psychopath that's monitoring while my panties are down. License 1596985. That's P.O.C. That's driven by a white woman. An African American is in the passenger seat. That's Fontana Police engaging in surveillance like they're doing all day, while this fake sun is remaining vacillating from the back to the front and remaining over me as I then go to the Fontana Metrolink train station. This is P.O.C.